And a pleasant good evening to you and to yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network, where tonight and tomorrow night we got a special treat for you. It's FHSAA Regional Championship Volleyball. Good evening, everybody. I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski, and tonight it's 1A Region 2 with the Brevard Heat Firehawks and the St. Edwards Pirates. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Complete Air and Heat, serving Brevard since 1975. I remember that year. 50 years of service. Here we go. We are underway a little early, as a matter of fact, so I'll give you the lineups here in just a second. St. Edwards, nice dig in the back row there. No need to tell you who that is. That's number 2, Emily Livingood. Emily and Anna Livingood. But St. Edwards has got a couple of sisters of their own to keep an eye on as well. And the first point of the night will go to St. Ed's at the service line right now is Margaret Fikes. She's one of the two sisters. Grace Fikes, the other. She wears the libero jersey. Set there, receive, set by Livingood. That's bump set from the back line. Pass up front, set, and a little tap over. Nice dig there by Fikes. Livingood. A little tap, beat shot to the back row. Kill, dug, but not enough. And with the kill is Grace Clemente. Let me tell you something. Grace is just a freshman. 260-plus kills on the year, and the Pirates lead it 2-0. We're going to be in for a long night, folks. These two went 5 sets for the district championship. Set. Nice dig there. 10-foot line. Oh, Fikes again with a dig. Clemente. That's Rodriguez. Free ball here. Set. And out. 3-0. St. Edwards on top. For the Brevard Heat up front, Aldrina Olsen, I believe it is. Olsen. It is Olsen. And 4-0 St. Ed's. So Aldrina Olsen up front. Emily Livingood, Anna Livingood. Emily in the libero jersey. That is Ann Hanley. And it's 5-0. Coach Bowen may want to slow this down right now here. She's going to let them play through it. Bowen in her 6th year, 103-27. It's nearly 800 winning percentage. Receive, set by Livingood, back over to the left pin, and dug out again nicely. St. Edwards right now playing picture-perfect volleyball to start. Set, 10-foot line, blocked in front. Good rally, and it'll end up with a Pirate point, 6-0. She may want the timeout now. She says no. Keep going. Let's go. Still at the line is Margaret Fikes, the sophomore. The no look doesn't get him. Clemente with the nice catch there. Blocked nicely up front by Olsen. Blocked again by Olsen, and that is out of bounds, 7-0. Coach Bowen. Also on the floor, Lauren True for back line. Blocked in front. Nice bump up. Livingood from the back to Livingood in the front. And that is dug out there off the tape by Clemente. Livingood with a nice dive dig. And that will not drop. That won't either. Great defense by the Pirates. And finally, Brevard on the board as Aldrina Olsen picks up a point. I'll tell you what, St. Edwards came to play. Lauren True with the serve. Nice set, but a nice dig as well by Nevin Waddle. And that's out. 7-2. St. Edward's 17-11 this year. Took out the top seed in the region on Saturday, Geneva, in 5 sets. 50-50 ball won by Brevard. Olsen up front with the two-handed touch kill, and it's 7-3. Here come the Heat Firehawks back into the mix. And quickly ending it is the freshman outside, Grace Clemente. We were telling you about the start. She can play both pins and the middle. And at the line will go McKenna Rodriguez. Rodriguez will come in from your left. Living Good with the receive. Living Good up front. Tap touch. And that is a shutdown inning for the Brevard Heat. Brooke Arce, the junior, checks in. Arce third on the team with 150 kills. And to the line goes Emily Living Good. 8-4. And that's an ace for Emily. 8-5. No panic in Bowen. She did not panic to start, trailing 7-0. And now it's 8-5. A 5-1 run to start. Or a 5-1 run to counter, I should say. And that's 2 aces in a row, and it's 8-6. Back set here. Clemente blocked up front by Arce. Living Good. What a swing there by Olsen. That's out. 8-7. And the Brevard Heat Firehawks have come all the way back to within 1. Checking the zone out here. I can't imagine it wouldn't be anything before. That's worse. Well, 5. Set again. And that is a side out. And it's 9-7. Set checking in for St. Edward's is Alice Crean. Camera Walters out. Yep, camera's out now. Canberra, an unbelievable freshman. That's going to be a fingertip kill, 10-7. At the line is one of the 2 Fikes sisters, Grace Fikes. Grace, a sophomore, 397 digs and 50 aces. She serves 93% from the line. Set. Little touch there. Again, over to the left pin and 4 hits. And it's 10-8. She's a heck of a setter. That's in. Margaret Fikes setting from the middle. A thing of beauty right now. Absolutely. Left or right, doesn't matter. Great touch on the ball. Checking in is CJ Fikes. Oh, there are 3 Fikes sisters on this team. CJ, Grace, and Margaret. That's out. 12-8. There's a kill by Canberra Walters. Walters, tell you about the kind of year she's had. this year. She's 262 kills, leads the team with 60 aces, 294 receptions. You know, there's 3 Fike sisters on this team. 2 of them are twins. When you check your roster, you'll see what I mean. Set. And finishing that off over there was Nevin Waddle, and it's 13-9. It's 3-0 run, or sorry, not 3-0 run, side out. 13-9, and Waddle will go to the line. Living good with a great, well, too far maybe. Another great dig there. Just too short on the touch there by True. 14-9. Ten-footer is off the speaker, played nicely. And the attack error there makes it a side out, 14-10. And checking in is 23-5 for the Brevard Heat. That's Cherish Bennett and Audrina Olsen back in. And to the line goes Brooke Arce. Arce from the right side. Great serve, good receive. Nice set to the left pin. And the kill executed beautifully over there by McKenna Rodriguez. Side out. Mighty Mosgrip to serve. Block, but nobody home. And the kill will go to McKenna Rodriguez. And timeout on the floor. Tonight's winner will go to Winter Haven next week in the Final Four. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Complete Air and Heat. CompleteAirandHeat.com. 321-779-7023. Serving Brevard since 1975. It's a good year. Because I was 5. And what? Yeah. Last year, the Heat took down International Community in 5 sets, or 3 sets, I should say, in the regional finals. Beat them on Saturday, again in straight sets. St. Edward's 5-set battle tested. They took out the top seed Geneva and then went to 5 sets with the Heat in the district championship and lost. So they played a few of them. 16-10. St. Edward's on top. That's out. As Anna Livingood says, that's my fault. The Heat got to find a rhythm here. Right now, you don't see as crisp a passing to the front that you normally see from this team and hitting a couple of balls deep. They just got to settle down. This is nerves. They've been here before, but you still get nerves. That's in. Great kill. Olsen finds the back left corner, and it's 17-11. The Heat got to move right here on about a 4 or 5 point run. As Anna Livingood serves. And that's the thing, St. Edward's has done very well tonight. Great one-handed dig. This will end up being a free ball, but it's still a chance for the Heat to recover. Livingood. That was Bennett. And how about the Brevard Heat? They dish back a free ball. St. Edward's can't finish it. And the Heat end up with the point, and it's 17-12 as Anna Livingood will serve again. (18-12), side out, ball back to St. Edwards, and rotating back to the line is Margaret Fikes. She was there for the 7-0 run to start. And she won't be there long this time. Great kill, 18-13. Cherish Bennett checks out with the kill, and to the line goes Lauren True. It's Walters on the left, up front, Olsen in the middle, and all you need to know is right there was McKenna Rodriguez with another kill, and it's 19-13, and St. Edwards is creeping towards a first set victory here. Nice dig there by Grace Fikes. Good set to the left pin. That's in. That was in. Good shot from that far left pin over there by Nevin Waddle. That was in. Me and Craig Bailey are arguing over whether that was in or out. That's out. That was definitely out. And it's 20-14 as Brooke Ars checks back in. Emily Livingood at the line. Pushed. Blocked and the wrong way, unfortunately. 21-14. Want to give a big shout out to St. Edwards coach Seth Broussard. He's in his fourth season, 52-37. He's brought St. Edwards back to the Final Four for the first time since 2003. Grace Fikes at the line. Walters with the receive. Ars, that's end. Nice kill by Ars as she saves the day. As St. Edwards is in the 20s, it's 21-15. Want to thank the Florida High School Athletic Association and Complete Air and Heat. Pushed, but out. Uncharacteristic errors by the Heat. And coach will take a timeout, and so will we. 22-15, set one action. Live from Pineapple Cove Classical Academy, home of the Pioneers. All right, coming up between the first and second set, we'll talk to Satellite head coach Darren Bolton, who's here in attendance tonight. Coach Bolton's team, their season ended Saturday against Merritt Island, played a great match, and had a great season. That was probably one of the funnest teams in the county to watch this year. 22-15, but I tell you what, they're coming. They're coming. 89 wins over the last 3 years by their varsity and JV, or by their JV and freshman teams. CJ Fikes to serve. And the timeout works. 22-16. Heat need a run here. Blocked in front and out. And that's the kind of things that the Heat cannot do moving forward. It's just an error. And it's 23-16. Nevin Waddle serving. Waddle with a good low line drive set by Livingood. And the easy dig there. Back to the left pin. Livingood one more time, this time from about 8 feet away. Set, cross court, and Emily with the dig. Livingood blocked but not over, and it's 23-17. The Firehawks will not go away here as Brooke Arce goes to the line. Oh, what a receive. Stayed out of the net. And that makes it 23-18. It goes off the fingertips. And Arce will get another shot here. Set point. Alex Green with the kill. And she immediately checks out. And back to the line to serve for the set is Maddie Moscrip. Moscrip out. 24-19. 5 set points here for St. Edwards. And to try to keep the hope alive in set 1 will be Anna Livingood. Set 1 to the Pirates. Back with Coach Darren Bolton in a minute here on BSN. All right, we're back here at Pineapple Cove Classical Academy, the West Melbourne campus, and I'm here with head coach Darren Bolton of the Satellite Scorpions. And, Coach, first of all, congratulations on another great season, all the way to the regional semifinals. Let me ask you this. I just said that I thought your team was one of the funnest teams to watch in the county play this year. I love the 3 freshmen, Katie Tench, Harper Lanza, Kenzie Little. They're just so much fun to watch, so full of energy. Take me through this season a little bit.
It was a season of up and downs. We weren't as consistent as I would have liked, but it was a fun team to coach. I've had the most fun this year than I've had in a long time. Great group of kids with senior leadership, youth on the team. The underclassmen were driven and motivated. It was a fun season, and our goal was to play hard every match. And this team, the big difference that I saw with this team is they never accepted anything other than playing their best. So we didn't always play our best, but they came into the gym the next day and worked harder to make sure we didn't do it again.
Coach, you were very excited about this season coming in, not just this season, but the season moving forward. Another outstanding year from your under programs into your JV and your freshman level. I mean, those 2 programs, 89 wins in 3 years. The future for this program, it's bright, isn't it?
Oh, it's crazy because we're strong, all 3 teams, and we cut a lot of good kids, and still, had the 3 strong teams. But yeah, the future at Satellite is incredibly bright.
Coach, how do you make the transition now? Obviously, you get to go through the winter, but I know how much you love beach volleyball, and beach volleyball has grown exponentially here in Brevard County over the last couple of years. I don't even know if you dreamed that it would be this big and as quickly as it's gotten. But how excited are you for the upcoming beach season?
Extremely excited. Looks like Rockledge is adding a program, so we'll have another team added. I think we're up to about 18 high schools in the county doing it. It's exciting. We got new courts at Palm Bay, so we keep adding courts each year and keep adding programs.
And a Cape Coast Conference championship last year, which was nice to see that you had enough teams to do that. Coach, I love the support that you all give each other. Seeing you and Coach Jay down here, watching the Brevard Heat. That St. Edward's team's giving them fits, though. But thanks for stopping by and seeing us.
All right, thank you, Alan. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, Coach. Coach Darren Bolton. And St. Edward's will start with the serve in set 2. They won set 1, 25 to 19, actually, 25-19. And for them, it'll be Margaret Fikes to serve. Good set from about 11 feet out. And the Heat will take the first point of set 2. And this will be Lauren True to serve. Nice set to the pin. And not wasting the opportunity is the freshman Grace Clemente. And she finishes it off 1-1. These two teams have played 16 times since 2019, with the Heat taking 10 of them. And they'll take that point there to make it 2-1. They've won 10 of the 16 since 2019. They've won all 3 this season and 7 of the last 8. The last time St. Edward's beat them 2 years ago in the district championship. Oh, nice push. That is a great little touch shot there. I believe that was number 10 who just came off the floor that did that. Cleo Perez. As Grace Fikes will serve. 2-2. Set 2. Heat trail 0-1 in sets. Yeah. 3-2. Back set here. Set by Living Good Arce. And it's 4-2. And here come the Brevard Heat. Oh, this is perfect. Perfect. Camber Walters. Set. And Clemente tries to sneak one in, but Living Good says no. Arce off the little soft shot block and then pops it back over. Back set close here, and it'll drop. Good touch. Great touch by Grace Clemente. And that'll be a side out. C.J. Fikes to the line. Living Good, deep, out, 4-4. Broussard to Fikes. Gives her the zone. Let's see where it is. That's not it. She's upset with herself. Broussard's telling her, let it go, let it go. Camber Walters to the line, the leader in serving for Brevard, 60 aces. She goes right after Grace Fikes. Walters, Living Good, Arce, and 6-4. Nice job. That's the kind of flow and rhythm the Heat need Firehawks need. I don't know what to call them sometimes. That's in. Oh! 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 Hey, my eyes aren't great either. Set. That's out. 6-6. Two long balls have tied it up. Cheris checks in. Cheris Bennett. And this will be Devin Waddell. Oh, wow. I didn't see that. I can't comment. I didn't see it. 7-6. Yeah, right now, the Heat a little discombobulated. That's in. Great kill. Left pin shot. And St. Edwards is starting to catch fire here in set two. McKenna Rodriguez absolutely destroyed that one. Waddell again. Passed to the 10-foot line. And blocked out by Margaret Fikes. Side out, 8-7. Checking in for Brevard is Audrina Olsen, who had a good first set. Brooke Arce at the line. Four hits, 8-8. What a serve from Arce. Great receive. Nice dig. 12-footer. Again with the kill is McKenna. They are going to have to get a block on Rodriguez. They're going to have to figure her out because she is killing them from the left pin. Did so in the first set and doing it again here in set two. Tape dug out. This time she chips it over. Nice push. Living good. Short set, but out. Oh. Well, you trade them. You'll trade it. Side out, 9-9. That's Anna Living Good. Goes to the line. Anna and Emily Living Good out there along with Camber Walters behind the 10-foot line. And then up front with that shot right there was Olsen. Nice dig by Bennett. Good rally here. Off the fingertips, and it's 10-9. Checking back in is Grace Clemente. Just a freshman. Grace stands about 5'11". Margaret Fikes. Big jump serve turns into a changeup. Living Good. And the attack error by Ann Hanley makes it a 2-point St. Edwards lead at 11-9. Not the part of the set where you want the opposition to start piling up points. Clemente straight down the line with a kill. Audrina Olsen little shorter than Clemente, so that's a tough matchup. So is Hanley for Clemente, and there you see what I'm talking about. Clemente having her way there. That little touch shot is dug out by Grace Fikes, and there is Clemente. Too much. Side out, 12-10. Checking in to serve, I believe, is going to be Lauren True. True. This time from the other side goes Grace Clement. And Clement and Rodriguez right now own the front row here at Pineapple Cove Classical Academy. And an error, and it's 14-10. Coach Bowen begging her team to calm down and relax a little bit here. She's telling Canberra Walters. There's Canberra. And it's 15-10. I think we need a timeout. And we got one. Timeout on the floor. Back in 60 seconds. Let's see if the timeout works here. Blocked in front. Nice dig. Stayed out of the net. Living good. They got to get this. Walters. And they won't. And again, it's Grace Clemente. And it's 16-10. And since they're on a 6-0 run here, Fikes with the dig. Yeah, there's another kill. Everything. Nevin Waddle. Everything going St. Edward's way right now. 17-10. Yeah, under the net there. 17-11 now. So they snap the 7-0 run by the Pirates. Oh, great block. Going to call over the net there. 17-12. Emily Livingood at the line. Back set for Clemente. My goodness. Arce. Nice job by Brooke. Stay out of the net, but it results in a free ball. Back set to Clemente again. And wow, the timing on that young lady is impeccable here tonight. She is a difference maker. As Grace Fikes goes to the line. Fikes. Push. Fikes again. That's Grace. Little tap, touch, kill. And right now, the Brevard Heat just can't find a rhythm. They just can't seem to find a rhythm. As Fikes again at the line. Cam Walters. And nope, it's out. Cross court kill. Goes too far. 20-12. And the Heat, not an answer at the moment. Listen, I've seen plenty of volleyball matches that start this way but end in 5. But if that is to be the Heat, and there you go, Brooke Arce with the kill that tape walks. If that is to be, the Heat are going to have to find something and some way to stop number 13 and number 12 or 15 as well. Rodriguez and Clemente right now. Nice shot. Walters. Livingood. This has to go. Arce makes it so. Uh-oh. It's good. Another great set. And another great kill. That's just a terrific set as Waddell with the kill. And it's 21-13. The Firehawks, they're trying to come up with answers. But St. Edwards just keeps changing the question. Arce will get the kill. And it's 21-14. Charis Bennett checks in. Bennett, Livingood, Arce, Livingood, Hanley, and at the line is Canberra Walters. 21-15. Right here's the run. This is where the run has to be. That's in. Great serve from the team's leading ace getter, Walters. Her 62nd ace of the season makes it 21-16. (21-17). The deficit is just 4. If they can come all the way back here, this place will explode. Walters again. And again, a great serve. Free one here. Livingood up front, Arce. And that time, I thought maybe forced that a little bit. And Waddell cycles back to the service line. 22-17. Oh, what a great! That's just a great bump set to the front, and a great finish. 22-18. Arce at the line, and to stay out of the net. Arce just drills one and catches St. Edward's sleeping, and they want a timeout. 22-19, back with the conclusion of set 2 in just a moment. All right, so St. Edward's wins that second set there, 25-21. Some audio problems we were having there. This is a tough gym to broadcast in with the signal. But anyway, I got Space Coast Vipers head coach here, Jay Penn. Coach, tell me, I was talking to Coach Bolton between sets 1 and 2, and he had a young team this year that played exciting volleyball. Talk about young. You got a young volleyball team that at times played well this year.
Yes, sir. They'll be good. We get everybody coming back next year. We appreciate it. We just like the fact that Brevard volleyball all the way around now. There's so much parity. Like, I love watching Brevard Heat. Their defense is insane. St. Ed's is actually stepping up today and playing really good defense as well. So this battle right now is amazing. I think they can come back here and win this.
You know, let me ask you this. How does a team like St. Edward's, who earlier this year looked nothing like this against the Heat, you know, the Heat went through them like a hot knife through butter. How does a team like St. Edward, and listen, you know, when you got a 5'11" freshman like Grace Clemente who can hit it like that, that helps. But how do you turn it around like this?
Right now, we're all in awe of that libero. She's like having a phenomenal game. And to be honest with you, that setter's hands, she's ridiculous. Yeah, she's got that quick snap that you want to see, and she's putting everything right there. It's like perfect dimes every time.
How do the Heat get help on the pins against the bigs up front and counter this?
Well, I think they turned it around that set. She went to more of a dump style over here. Right. So, I don't know. We were just talking about that. We were talking maybe they go to a single block over here and kind of cover with their middle a little more. Right. That way Emily doesn't have to come flying up like that every time. We'll see what they do here. Yeah, but 13, she's phenomenal. She's a really good hitter. And so I think they've got her figured out. I think they can turn this around right here.
We got some beach volleyball coming up for you this year, Coach. Look forward to doing it. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, sir. All right. Coach Jay Penn with the Space Coast Vipers as we get set to start set number 3 here, as it'll be Emily and Anna Livinggood, Canberra Walters, as well as Lauren True, and number 10 and 12 is Brooklyn Elder and Ann Hanley. And it's going to be the Fikes, Grace Fikes, the libero, Clemente Rodriguez, and we'll give you the rest here in just a second as the Heat start off. It's out, 1-0 Heat. Clemente, Fikes, Waddell, Rodriguez, and I said Fikes. And number 10 is out there too. That's Cleo Perez. You heard Coach Penn talk about her set, and we were talking about it earlier, just how good Margaret Fikes is setting the volleyball. And when you have bigs like they have, it's tough. This is Rodriguez at the line. I like the single block, and that time Clemente with the air, and it's 2-1. I like this. I like what Coach Penn about the single block, bringing the middle up. I like that. But you got to get there. They're going to have to get there. And she beats them that time, and it's 2-2. Every set now is for the season for the Heat. Checking in is Joy Bennett, and to the line goes McKenna Rodriguez. Huh. 3-2. Three. Every point, every step, dig, kill, pass is a point to keep playing. That's out. What a great decision by Grace Fikes. You don't see, Fikes is a sophomore. You don't see a lot of sophomores do that. You're probably like, well, what did she do? She didn't play the ball. Well, free ball here for sure. Pass, set, kill. Oh, they're going to call her over the net. They're in it. They're going to call her in it. As Alice Crean is guilty of the violation. 4-4. Coach Broussard, quick answer. He gets it and is satisfied. And can't do that. Joy Bennett will check out, and checking in is Hanley. But to the line will go C.J. Fikes. How about you, Coach Broussard? I think the sophomores are twins. They got to be. Yeah, they are. I'm looking at them right now, side by side. So twin sisters. And the hustle. Good serve. Fikes. No look. Won't fly. Set by Livingood across the court. And an attack error there by True. And it's 6-5. Nobody home. That wasn't even a no look. That was just desperation to stay out of the net, get the ball over, and it works. And it's 6-6. And here comes Brooke Ars, who was just rocketing her serve across at the end of the second set. There it is again. Fikes this time on the receive. Back set. Blocked. And nice job by True on the block point. And it's 7-6. And Ars will get to do it again. Watch this serve. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. And that one goes into the net. 7-7. That one misfired. It's a nice facility. I want to thank Pineapple Cove Classical Academy for allowing me to be able to broadcast here tonight. Great place, and believe me when I say if it weren't for their help, I would not be broadcasting here tonight. I'd be recording this, trust me. This is a beautiful part of town. I just don't know how you live down here with no cell phone reception. I mean, you got it outside, but you got to have it inside. And a kill by Brooklyn Elder. And the Heat make it 8-7. A must-win set for the season for the Heat. And it's 10-7. 9-7, sorry, 9-7. My bad, I'm jumping ahead. Block, and True does it again, or Elder, I should say, does it again. Now it's 10-7. And the Firehawks bringing the heat. That's just, I was going to say, that was, I wanted to see where that ball ended up, but that was a picture-perfect set. 10-8. As we've seen all night from her. Margaret Fikes at the line. I wonder how competitive the Fikes household is. Just like the Living Goods, but there's 3 Fikes. That's just another great set. Look, you got to finish. There's no doubt about that. But, and Brevard County's got some terrific setters. The Heat have a terrific setter. But this young lady's putting on a clinic tonight with setting. And there's a kill by True. And it's 12-9. My goodness. Clemente. Canberra Walters is in the show now. 13-10. They need her. If they're going to come back and win this in 5, they've got to have Walters. Oh, Clemente again, 13-11. As Grace Fikes goes to the line. 13-11. St. Edward's trails in the set, but they're up 2-0 in sets. Oh, what a dig back there by Rodriguez. And that's going to drop Clemente again. And they pulled to within a point at 13-11. The Heat cannot let this portion of this set get away. This is where St. Edward's has taken off in each of the last 2 sets. They cannot let it happen here. Walters. Fikes gives him one. Arce. Fikes. Another one. Fikes again. Nice set. Clement. You know, she mistimed that one, and it's 14-12, and they hang on to the 2-point lead as a rare attack error by Clemente there. Pushed. Chance. Oh, what a nice dig from the back row there by Rodriguez. But it don't matter because Brooke Arce finishes it 15-12. The lead is 3. Can the Brevard Heat extrapolate some life by taking this third set? 15-12. Arce. And Arce again. Brooke has been the difference tonight for the Brevard Heat. Broussard wants a timeout. So do I. 16-12. Heat Firehawks on top third set.
Hi, I'm Christy Lindback with Compass, your East Coast real estate expert. When it comes to selling your home, experience and strategy matter. My team and I make sure every detail is handled, so you get top dollar and a stress-free experience. We bring in professional stagers, high-end photographers, and cinematic videographers to showcase your home at its best. Because every showing starts online and we make sure your home stands out. With consistent communication, strong negotiation skills, and local market expertise, I guide you every step of the way. Because here in Brevard, when it comes to real estate, Chrissy knows. Ready to buy or sell in Brevard? Visit Chrissy Knows and let's get started.
All right, welcome back. I want to thank Chrissy Lindback. She is a major sponsor here on Brevard Sports Network. But tonight's sponsor, right there on the bottom of your screen, and that's in, and the timeout works as complete Aaron. You saw the symbol for Merritt Island pop up. I was getting ready to throw the graphic up. Join us tomorrow night from Merritt Island High School, where the Mustangs got a tough one on their hands tomorrow night as they will face Santa Fe. The battle between 1 and 2 in 4A Region 2 for the right to go to Winter Haven right here on Brevard Sports Network. Barsh throws it down. 17-13. This is the Brooke Arsh show here tonight for the Brevard Heat. She is having a night. Camber Walters at the line. Great serve, but a better receive by Fikes. And off the net, set, no look. They're going to call a double. That's a tough double to call right now. 17-14. Blocked and killed. 17-15. Here comes St. Edwards. Nevin Waddle at the line. She's had a really steady night, has Waddle. Great serve, good receive. This has to go, and it will. Fikes. 17-16. This is the season right here for the Brevard Heat. They got to stop them. Right here on this serve. Tape, and it won't happen. When it's your night, it's your night. The tape ace. Too far, but it works. And St. Edwards, after the timeout, has come all the way back to take an 18-17 lead. Waddle again to try to push it to 2. She will not, and we're tied at 18. That's a big point right there. And here comes Brooke Arsh. Arsh with the rocket serve. Ready for launch. Here we go. And there is her third ace of the set. 19-18. Arsh again. No choice but to play it. Free one. Set. 20-18. Uh-oh. Arsh trying to make it 21. Fikes. Set. Oh, what a dig. But it won't be enough there. That was a great dig by Lauren True. 20-19. And Maddie Moscrip comes in. Moscrip served for the each first set. The high floater played well. Nice set here. And True with it gives them a shutdown inning. 21-19. Anna Livingood. As the Heat inch closer to a third set victory. And they will block kill. 22-19. And Broussard wants a timeout. Ha! Here come the Heat. You heard Coach Penn say he thinks they can come back in this. This is the start. That third set is the belief set. If you trail 2-0 and you're playing against a team that you have pretty much owned here over the last 2 years, you can win this set. Man, you just feel like everything is open for you. If you're St. Edwards, you got to get back to playing the way you were at the beginning of each sets 1 and 2, because would set the tone. And, of course, the middle portion when they pulled away as well. Here comes Anna Livingood. Somebody finally turned the air on. That's a good thing. Livingood. Oh, nice set. Fikes. The dig by Canberra Walters. Almost snuck that home. Fikes. Rodriguez. Chance here from about 11 feet. Oh, nice. Played it off the net. Good composure by Brevard. The composure might win the point. And it will. Brooklyn Elder played it off the net, and Brevard is 2 points away from taking set 3. Yeah. 4 hits. Set point. And for set point is Anna Livingood. Push to the back. Livingood with a set. Fikes. Push. Livingood's there. Another Livingood. And we won't save that. 24-20. 4 set points. And to the line goes Margaret Fikes. And set 3 to the Brevard Heat. 25-20. We're going 4. Back in a minute. Here we go, set 4 coming up. I want to thank tonight's sponsor, Complete Air and Heat. As the Brevard Heat have found some life here, as they'll begin the set with Emily and Anna Living Good. Up front will be Brooklyn Elder, Lauren True, as well as Ann Hanley. And Canberra Walters is out there. And for St. Edwards, it'll be Grace Clemente to start off set 4 with the serve. Also Margaret Fikes, Grace Fikes, Nevin Waddle, McKenna Rodriguez, and Kilo Perez. Clemente set to serve, and we're underway. Set 4. 1-0 St. Edwards. That goes out. Clemente. Good serve, good receive. Living good. And 1-1 as Elder gets the kill. Off the missed block in front. And True will go to the line. True with a floater. Fikes with the receive. Fikes with the set. And too much, too soon from Nevin Waddle. And it's 2-1 Brevard Heat. If the Heat can get out by 6 or 7 points, keep your eyes on the demeanor of St. Edwards. Yeah, they're not starting well here. Playing sloppy to start set 4, and it's 3-1. So Brevard needs to take advantage of that, and in doing so, can force that 5th set. They can't be the one making the errors. Nice set, got to finish, and they will. Beautiful little cross-court drop there by Hanley, and it's 4-1. Great block. Canberra Walters won't get the kill, but you like to see that big swing from her. Here it comes again. And Clemente digs it out. Set. Perfect set. And a great block kill. Again. It's Hanley up front. 5-1. This is exactly what they needed to do. Clemente, Emily Living Good, over to Walters. Nice pick off there. Walters, Living Good. And it's 6-1. Great start. And that'll end the 6 or the 5-0 run. 6-2. And back to serve is Grace Fikes. Fikes. Deep, 6-3. Ace, 6-4. Good serve. Living good. Walters in. Oh, my. 6-5. So she says. Don't know about that one. Chance here. What a bump set. Nice job by Walters. Can she finish? Yes. 7-5. Canberra Walters down the line. Here comes Brooke Arce. Arce has been the player of the night for the Heat. Uh-oh. This has to go, and it will. Great communication there. Back set here. That was headed deep. Great rally by these two. Still going. Living good. Walters, Clemente, Fikes. And that time, the big kill comes from Alice Crean, and it's 7-6. Great point. Nevin Waddle to the line. Emily Living good, Anna Living good, Brooke Arce. And when Brooke Arce has a great set like that, she's going to finish. Shut down inning, ball back to the Heat. Hanley at the line. Oh, what a save. That is a tremendous save. Brooke Arce hits it long. That is the point of Margaret Fikes. She saved that and gave them an opportunity, and they cashed in. McKenna Rodriguez to the line. Nice serve, great dig there. And the miscommunication will put double snowmans on the board, and we are tied at 8. Walters with the kill. Canberra Walters, 9-8. Walters again. That's an ace, 63 this year, 10-8. First to double digits in the fourth are the Heat Firehawks. Arce, Fikes. Fikes again, the sister, the twin sister. 50-50 ball. Still battling. Arce pushes. Fikes is there. Clemente, but Emily Living good. Digs that out. True. And yeah, that's going to be a net violation. What do they call 4? 4 hits. Maddie Moscrip to try and tie it. Arce. My goodness, she's got a cannon. Arce again. In. Brooke Arce finding that back left corner like it's her job, and she'll go to the line now where she has been lethal this evening. 11-9. Tape, but there. Look at that turn. And Clemente somehow off balance, falling backwards, finds the back right corner, and it's 11-10. Margaret Fikes to the line. What a battle we have going here between these two. 17th time since 2009 or 2019. There's going to be a free one here. And they right back. Nice set to Clement. And there to dig it out is Canberra Walters. Fikes digs this out. Margaret Fikes over to Clemente. Emily living good. Anna living good. Canberra Walters from the 10-foot line. Here they go again. Fikes gives them back. Emily, Anna, Hanley. Deep. Look at this save. Free one here. Can Clement finish? Yes. 11-11. Clemente barely, but does finish. They have done a nice job since the third set on battling her up front. They had no answer in the first two sets, and that's an ace. And taking the lead off the McKenna Rodriguez, the Margaret Fikes ace is St. Edwards. He's going to set Clemente again and going to get the kill. 13-11, their first 2-point lead of the fourth set. No look, won't go. Fikes to Clemente, and she is taken over here. 14-11, and Coach Dara Bowen wants a timeout as this young lady right here has 3 straight kills, and the Pirates lead it 14-11. All right, welcome back. Let's see if the timeout is the answer for Grace Clemente, because right now there is no answer for Grace. 3 straight kills. Margaret Fikes at the line. One of 3 Fikes sisters out there. Grace Fikes, the libero. Margaret at the line, and CJ. And the timeout does work. 14-12, side out. If you're St. Edwards, you want an immediate side out and a shutdown inning. If you're watching me and you're listening and you're going, what is he talking about? with a shutdown inning. Well, I'll explain it here in a second. Uh-oh. Free ball here. Yeah, that came from around the antenna. So what a shutdown inning is in volleyball for me, and I made the term up, is like if a team goes on a run and picks up 3, 4, 5 points, and then the other team gets the ball back, and then they immediately turn them into a side out and get the ball right back. Yeah, she is on fire. 15-13. It's like in baseball when you score a couple of runs and then you go in the bottom half of an inning and you don't give up any. That's called a shutdown inning. That was a shutdown point. And the service error will give the ball back. Boy, this is nip and tuck. And the next team that pulls away by a couple of points, you kind of feel like maybe the one to win this. If it's St. Edwards, they're on to Winter Haven. If it's the Heat, we're off to a fifth set. Canberra Walters, oh, what a dig by Clemente. Nice set, and nope, won't drop. As Living Good says no. Walters again, Fikes again. Fikes back set this time. And how about the hands, the quick hands of Brooklyn Elder up front. And we're tied at 15. St. Edwards does not want this going to a fifth set. And that service error hurts. And it's 16-15. And now Grace Fikes will take the ball. Fikes. That's out. 17-15. Fikes again. They can't let them get any more than this. They need a side out right here due the Heat. No room to play. Uh-oh. Push, Fikes, chance here. And they will capitalize. 18-15. Coach Bowen wants to end the run. We'll step aside and be right back with the rest of critical set 4. Here we go. Do or die time. Living good. Hanley. True. Elder. And this is Fikes on the serve. Let's see if the timeout works. Canberra Walters. And it will. 18-16. Brooke Arce coming in to deal up. Brooke will take the middle. And Emily Livingood, the service line. Need it. An ace would be nice here. Tough ball. 18-17. Fikes. From 12 feet. Dug out by Livingood. Nice play. And we're tied at 18. A 3-0 run by the Heat. Emily living good. Walters. A big point there. 19-18. Needed that one. Nevin Waddle to try to put them on top by 2 and get them the first to 20. Chance. Nice block up front. Good set. Arce keeps it off the net. That's out. 20-18. And the Heat have no more timeouts. Waddle again. And that time, Margaret Fikes cut in the middle, and it cost them a point. Side out, 20-19. Big point here. They're all big points. That's in. 21-19. The shutdown point is a side out and back to the McKenna Rodriguez. 4 points away from a regional title. Arce, and she did it again. Clemente. Walters. Canberra Walters will not let them get away. 21-20. Walters, the leading server, at the line. (22-20). Trading points is not a good thing right now for the Heat. And here comes the end of the set server, Maddie Moscrip. 22-20. Moscrip, that was out. Or headed out. Chance, and it's out. 23-20. Moscrip, 2 points away. Arce, chance here, nice set, but they won't get, no, Arce with it. And this is who you want serving tonight. Brooke Arce at the line. She's got to have it now. Arce. Arce with a dig. Got excited. Set. Final 4 point. Coming up. And to try to serve that point is Margaret Fikes. Uh-oh. And the St. Edward's Pirates, for the first time in a long time, are going to the Final Four as they defeat the Brevard Heat in 4 sets, ending a losing streak to the Heat and doing so on the biggest stage. Congratulations to Coach Seth Broussard. Thank you to Complete Air and Heat. Once again, the St. Edwards Pirates capture it in 4. Congratulations to head coach Dara Bowen and the Brevard Heat on another successful season. We'll stay for the trophy presentation. See you guys. Yes, sir. See you, Miss Jerry. How you doing?
How are you? How's Caleb?
I don't know. He's getting better. He's with me. So, it's a day-by-day thing. And he is doing well in terms of fighting. All right, that's it. From Pineapple Cove Classical Academy, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski, and this has been a presentation of the Brevard Sports Network. Have a great night, everybody. He's doing a good job. I mean, he's doing what he can do. He's still got surgery he's got to go. But, I know. Thanks, Jay. I got to kick this GoFundMe in the butt because he's going to